Good afternoon and welcome to CarShield Stadium.
All right, folks, welcome back out to CarShield Field with Youth Baseball Midwest Showcase. We're here for the St. Louis Patriots Invitational. We have the second game of our triple header that will feature the St. Louis Patriots taking on the Central Rebels from Park Hills, Missouri. And so looking forward to this. We're going to get into this real quick. We get to some lineups to start off this game. For the visitors, which are the Rebels from Park Hills. Leading off will be number 16, Cale Dreyer, in the 2-hole. Number 5 will be Brady, I think I'm going to say this right, Schweiss, or it's Schweiss. I can't remember. I don't know which one it is, but we'll get there. In the 3-hole, number 1, Triton Crocker. And in the 4-hole, number 8, Ryder Kozemski. In the 6-hole, in the 5-hole, number 9, Eli Roper. In the 6-hole, number 20, Judson Mosier. In the 7-hole, number 4, Liam Harrell. In the 8-hole, number 6, Jackson Burns. And in the 9-hole, Braden Patterson. I'm going to find, I should have asked, and I didn't. I meant to, and I didn't. But we're going to go with Schweiss. I like that. That sounds right. There you go. The Rebels coming off a year last year in which they were down a little bit. They are a Class 4 school, and the district assignments just came out this morning. There they are in District 2 with Herculaneum, North County. And I'll tell you what, folks, this district is going to be pretty good because you can't sleep on North County. They've got a really good team over there. They're in there with Perryville and St. Genevieve. Perryville won this district last year. I think they're going to be pretty solid again this year. So Central's got a pretty good road there, and not to mention the conference they play in. So that's a look there at Central for you. And we're almost finished with the meeting at the mound. The hands are shaking, and we're going to get the kids on the field. So for the Patriots defensively, on the mound we're going to have Jonathan Toe, and behind the plate his battery mate will be Silas Amelung. At first base will be P.J. Vlaughton. At second base will be Mason Rodriguez. At third base will be Luke Valley. And at shortstop, Vinny Tornatori. In center field will be Haverly Cox. So that's kind of what, and I was like, oh boy, I didn't write his first name down, so I was looking and got messed up. Sorry about that. But that's our starting lineups here for the top here in the first. Getting our good first look at Toe on the mound. And the afternoon, warm one. I'm solo for the second game. My buddy Mitch had to excuse himself. We're going to look at some scores from around the state. We've been keeping you up to date. Lee Summit West 3-0 over Grain Valley. I would think that would be a final by now. Lafayette 13-5 over Webster Grove, still in play. Got a lot of zeros still up here. DeSmet and Joliet Catholic, Cap City, Grandview, all these zeros. It just doesn't seem to be updating, so I don't know. Maybe it is. A lot of zeros. We'll keep that up to date here for you as we move along in the day. It's 2:28, first pitch to Cale Dreyer, and it's ball one. Two and 0. Catches the outside corner, two balls, one strike. And just a little information here. This St. Louis Patriots baseball squad it's a homeschool high school team. And that is ball four. I missed one in there. My fault, guys.
Now batting number 5, Brady Schweetz.
So the leadoff on squares the bunt, and that's a fair ball. Nice play by the catcher. Good pop. Caught it out of the sky. Makes the play for out number one. So the sac bunt moves the runner into scoring position. Coach playing a little small ball.
Now by number 1, Trinley Crocker.
The head coach is Ron Calvert at Central. Ground ball sharply to the shortstop. Up with it. Good pick over there by the first baseman, Vlaughton. Tornatori made a nice play, and his first baseman picked him up big time.
Now batting number 8, Ryder Kozinski.
Runner at second, 2 outs. Ball misses low to Ryder Kozinski. Playing third base today. Ground ball. Oh, Tornatori kind of ran up his arm there, tried to make the play on that, but the runner is safe. Infield hit. First and second with 2 outs. Eli Roper coming to the plate. Ground ball back up the middle, backhanded. Oh, outstanding play by the second baseman, Rodriguez. Dives, fielded, and just dove over and touched the bag, and for out number 3, we head to the bottom of the first. No score. Today's game 2 presented by Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com, a premier tournament platform in the Midwest with competitive events and high-level play. Game 7 is where the game gets elevated, and with Y.B.M coverage, those moments don't go unnoticed. Hey, look, if you are still looking for some tournaments to get into, we're going to be at Arch Madness our Saturday at the park. We're going to be live streaming the 14U. Look, Dave and Dave, A couple of guys been doing this for quite some time. They run some fantastic venues. We're going to be out at the WAC. I'm looking forward to it again. And always a pleasure working with those guys. Look, get your team registered, game7baseball.com. Folks, I want to talk about this. We're going to do the defense here. Let's do the lineup real quick for Patriots. Leading off, number 14, Vinny Tornatori. In the 2-hole, number 5, Haverly Cox. In the 3-hole, number 17, Micah Tran. In the 4-hole, number 27, P.J. Vlaughton. In the 5-hole, number 11, Luke Valley. In the 6-hole, number 15, Jonathan Tao. In the 7-hole, number 12, Tegan Ritter. In the 8-hole, number 9, Silas Amalung. And in the 9-hole, number 8, Mason Rodriguez. As Tornatori takes ball 1, let's get you a defensive setup here around the defense on the mound, of course, for this Rebels team is Triton Crocker, his battery mate Braden Patterson. At first base, Judson Mosier is the pitch, and a big swing and a miss. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes. At second base will be Brady Swice. At third base, Ryder Kazemski. As he misses, the count goes full. No, 3 balls and 1 strike, excuse me. At shortstop, we have Jackson Burns. And that's a walk to lead off the bottom of the first. In center field, Cale Dreyer. In left field, Eli Roper. And in right field, Liam Harrell. So here's Haverly Cox. This young man has got a dynamic arm. He's heading to Illinois, the Fighting Illini, after he gets done with high school here. And he takes ball 1. That got away from Crocker all the way to the backstop. Tornatori takes second base easily, and it's 2-0 to Cox. Three out. Three balls and a strike to Cox. Micah Tran on deck. He's the DH. That's a big swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch. 3-2. Had him off balance there. Out of play into the stands. That ends up hitting the umpire off the glove of the catcher. And so back-to-back walks to start this inning for Crocker. Little inauspicious start. Nobody out. Crocker's struggling to find the strike zone here. Runner goes, and that throw is way late. And a great steal by Tornatori. First and third. Cox didn't follow. He goes now. The throw is going down. Oh! And he hangs on the bag, and he's safe. A mistake there, probably a little miscommunication. It was the right play. He hadn't gone. He let the ball go through. Might have had a chance at the runner, but instead, on the air, the throw goes through to center field, or the runner goes through, or the ball goes through to center field, and the run scores. There it is. 1-0 ball game now. Patriots. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes to the designated hitter. 3-2. A little flare, shallow right field coming on, and it's off the glove of Harrell. And Tran is in at second base. And the run scores on the misplay, the error by the right fielder. Tornatori scores, and Cox scores. 2-0 ball game. One ball, one strike to P.J. Vlaughton. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing through it, throw down. So Vlaughton down on strikes. That is out number 1. Brings up Luke Valley. Runner advanced to third base on the throw down, so Tran 90 feet away. Ball is popped up on the infield. Nice play by the second baseman, Schweiss. We saw one of those in the last game, and that's a tough play, folks, especially the wind's kind of swirling around over here. And well done by the second baseman. The pitcher now, Jonathan Toe. That ball misses in. Two balls, no strikes here to Toe. That's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 runs are already across. It's 2 outs. And Crocker hits the batter. We have seen a multiplicity of hit batsmen starting yesterday, and it's continued today. Guy's going to go up there now with Knight's armor, man, trying not to get. Can't swing a bat, but I'm not going to get hit by it. It ain't going to hurt. That's a pass ball by the catcher, and the run scores. Toe moves up to second base. Tegan Ritter at the plate. He's got ball 1. And that's a strike. Seventh batter to come to the plate in this inning. The catcher is struggling to hold on to the baseball. Two balls and a strike. Got a courtesy runner for the pitcher. That is number 21. Caden Brooks will be courtesy for the pitcher. Center field. Catch made. Out number 3. We go to the top of the second inning. Patriots take a 3-0 lead. Have to show some love to Game 7 baseball, where the Midwest comes to compete. Year after year, we've been a part of Game 7 baseball. Since 2017, when we first went out to the World Series that year and did some video work, creating some highlights and talking to players, and we've done that ever since. Now it's evolved into our Super 7 series, and Game 7 baseball has been a great partner to work with. Look, you got venues all over the Midwest, from Tennessee upwards in here to Illinois and Missouri. They're down, working down. We're going to be in Branson this year at Ballpark from America with Game 7 baseball. So there's a lot of things going on. If you want to know more about Game 7 baseball, go to game7baseball.com. If you want to register your team, check out some tournaments. It's there. A lot of AA, AAA, single A. If you're whatever your level of your team, Game 7 Baseball has it for you. Game7baseball.com. St. Louis Patriots, folks, they're as we talked about. We're going to talk a little history. They were founded back in 2006. Mike Petzold and Tom McKnight were the founders of this, as we have, Judson Moser is leading off along, and then followed by Liam Harrell and Jackson Burns here for the Rebels in the top of the second inning. And it's 2-0 to Mosier. In 2008, they played 15 games. And today they've grown. The organization includes varsity, junior varsity, freshmen in 8th grade. Homeschool teams, they play in the summer with Slaba. In 2011, they made their inaugural trip to the Homeschool World Series as Mosier takes a 3-0 pitch for a strike. And that was in Auburndale, Florida. They finished 4th. That was 2011. In 2013, swing and a miss, 3-2. 2013, they affiliated with Misha, gave them the ability to compete with local and private public schools, and that's ball 4. And their first game was against Christian High right down the road here. It's now Veritas, and they won that game 8-5. In 2017, they started their youth summer baseball program. Liam Harrell is at the plate, takes strike 1. They believe they recognize the need for Christ-centered summer baseball teams, not just for homeschool students, but for all Christian families. And that is pop foul back out of play. And they have teams ranging from 6U to 14U that play in different associations in St. Charles County. In 2019, they joined Slaba. And in 2023, the Patriots started a softball youth program with 2 teams, 8U and 10U. 2024, the softball program to compete, and in 24, the softball program began to compete against local and public private schools. So that's a little history of this program. They've been growing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and it'll be interesting to see, because I know we just had the recent ruling that now the kids that are homeschooled can play for a high school team in their area, in their district. That ball's away from the catcher, and Mosier's up to second base. So that's the walks are the thing that's hurting both pitchers here so far. So it'll be interesting to see how, what happens here. We've had a good conversation with Coach Valley. They feel very good about their program, and they have been. They've been very good for a very long time. That is fouled off the catcher. We'll do it again. In 2008, they won the Midwest Homeschool World Series. In 2010, they were 28-4, second place in the Homeschool World Series. That ball is popped, and that is foul and out of play. 2011, they finished 4th place in the Midwest Homeschool World Series. They finished 4th place in the Homeschool World Series, and they were the World Series champs in Homeschool Midwest. 2012, 3rd place Division II. 2013, they've been to the World Series like almost every year, folks. This team is really good. This program is really good, I should say. As Liam Harrell goes down on strikes for out number 1. 2014, they were there. 2015, Division II Homeschool World Series champions. That means you're going there. If you get out, they have a Division II piece that they work through, but in 2017, they were the Homeschool World Series 6th place. 2018, 4th place. They were the Homeschool World Series champs in 2019, Division II. And that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to the 9-hitter. Or excuse me, the 8-hitter, Jackson Burns. Swing and a miss. And in 2021, they were 33-5. They were the Homeschool World Series National Championships. They won 3 other tournaments. That was just a juggernaut of a team. That was a good baseball team. And again, you got to remember, this 2021 team, they weren't just competing against other homeschool. They were, you look at, they beat DeSoto. They beat this Central team they're playing, North County, St. John. So, and you got to remember, back in that time, a lot of these are Class 4 schools, and that's kind of where I see the St. Louis Patriots in Class 4. As far as, you know, if you were putting them any place, I think they're a very good Class 4 squad. They were playing Timberland, MICDS. They beat MICDS that year 15-3. Beat Chaminade, beat St. John, Priory. Beaten Festus, Chaminade, Duchesne, Union, Fox, Hillsboro, Valmeyer, Principia. So a lot of big-time wins and in that season. They beat the Warrenton, too. So they go and play good competition, and they let the chips fall where they may. So that's a little bit about the St. Louis Patriots and the history behind this. Really good team, really good program, I should say. And Coach Valley has kept this thing working since its founding by the 2 gentlemen we mentioned earlier. And we have them here today, and we're happy to be here today at the St. Louis Patriots Invitational at CarShield Field. We appreciate Coach Valley for inviting us, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast. So I've got number 13. This is Braden Patterson at the plate. He's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Patterson. Squares to bunt. Can't get it down, and it is a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach trying to catch the Patriots there. Couldn't get the bunt down. That misses away. 3-2. Still just 1 out. The walks continue to be an issue for both of these teams. Bases are loaded. Back to the top of the order in Cale Dreyer. He walked and was stranded at second in the first inning. Activity in the bullpen. Ball one.
Soren, tell me when he's ready.
Strike one. Swung through that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right back at the pitcher, off his glove, and everybody's going to be safe, and the run scores. RBI single for Cale Dreyer.
Now batting number 5, Brady Schwees.
Mosier scores, and it's 3-1, and that ball is outside. Base still loaded, 1 out. Two one. Two balls and a strike to Brady Schweiss. Misses upstairs. 3 balls and a strike to Schweiss. Three two. And that is ball 4. So Burns scores. The RBI walk for Schweiss, and Coach Valley's coming to get the baseball as we have number 17, Micah Tran, coming in, the sophomore, to pitch. And it looks like Toe's just going to stay in and replaces John Smith out there. And that's where we have it. So as he warms up, we'll take a moment and step aside. Micah Tran now on the mound for the Patriots. Facing Triton Crocker, the number 3 hitter. Crocker's had his own bit of trouble on the mound. Has a chance to get himself back into this. Ball 1. It's 3-2 now. Ground ball, big hopper. Only play he had a chance, Tornatore, was at second, but not in time, and the infield single gets another run home for the Rebels. So strike 1 now to Ryder Kazemski. That misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have a 3-3 ball game. Back to the pitcher. He comes home for 1. I like what the catcher did there. Made sure he got a good throwing lane and a double play. So they strand 3, but they get 3. And we're tied. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Today's game presented by Game 7 Baseball, one of the Midwest premier tournament platforms where players compete and make their mark. We got some scores for you starting to populate here. Lee Summit West 3-0. I think the Lafayette game has gone final. $14-5 is the final there. 3-0, or excuse me, 2-0 Joliet over DeSmet. 2-0 Capital City over Grandview right now, and it's 4-0 Poplar Bluff over Savannah. And we also have a 2-0 lead, Boonville, and that's ball 1. Always the guys in the dugout want you to wear it. Silas Amelung, pops 1 foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. But Boonville's up 2-0 on the Dutchman. No scores on Hannibal and Holt, Moberly and Quincy, Notre Dame. Then we have strike 2 to Amelung. Jackson and Fort Zumwalt North, still no score. Seckman, Fort Zumwalt West. I'm looking forward to seeing how that one turns out. That's no score. And a swing and a miss, and Ameling down on strikes. Mason Rodriguez to the plate. Crocker looking much better in his return to the mound here in the second. Little check, excuse me, I didn't mean to swing, foul ball, 2 strikes. That is fair down the line, off the wall. Making the turn is Rodriguez, and he's in to second base with a 1-out stand-up double. Back to the top of the order with Tornatore. And that is ball 1. Dugout's fired up. Two balls and 1 strike. Catches the corner, 2-2. And that is a full count to Tornatore. Grounded to the shortstop, up with it, throws across, and in time. Rodriguez moves up to third. It's 2 outs now. Nice play by the shortstop over there, Burns. A ball driven to center field, back on it, and making the catch is Dreyer. Nice play to end the inning. They strand one, and Crocker strides confidently to the dugout as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Or, excuse me, top of the third inning. All right, folks, if you're here, you're watching on Youth Baseball Midwest, we got a lot of opportunities for you. We're heading into our live stream season, which means our podcast season is over, but you can still catch a lot of great podcasts. Keep Climbing with Brett Graves. You can catch up on Baseball 101 with Dave Wiggins. Baseball Talk with myself. The Hitting Zone podcast with Mitch Thomas. Got some great stuff for you there. We also had our youth baseball health checks, our youth baseball talk, our health checks around with a lot of the clubs in the area. Some great podcasting stuff, and if you so choose, check out the Y.B.M Club. If you're at youthbaseballmidwest.com, join the Y.B.M Club, exclusive content. We got some great stuff coming up. We have our perks packages with our partners. Join today at become a Legacy member, half price, half off, a full year of membership. At the plate is Eli Roper leading off this inning, and he is 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rebels tie it up, get out of that inning, and off the mound, Tornatore with it. Oh, nice job hanging on the bag over there is Lawton for the out. Judson Mosier to the plate. He started last inning with a walk and scored a run. Takes strike 1 at the knees. Liam Harrell on deck. Misses in. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Mosier. Two balls and a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. High chopper. Tornatore comes up, fires across. Knew who he's running. That's a great play. Didn't rush that. Nice job by the shortstop. 2 outs. Brings up Liam Harrell. He struck out his last at bat. Nice bunt. Oh, great play by the pitcher. Tran got to it barehanded and threw a strike. 1, 2, 3. Go the Rebels. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Tied up 3-3.
How we doing, bro? How are you? I'm good. Hey, you didn't pay for those seats. You can move down. Is that your family?
All right, folks, back here, Youth Baseball Midwest, bringing you the pictures. We appreciate you being with us. Hope you're enjoying this St. Louis Patriots Invitational, our triple header. First game, won by Warrenton 3-2 over Valley Park, the Hawks. We've got 3-3 tie here later in this afternoon. Right after this, we have the Pattonville Pirates taking on the Kirkwood Pioneers. So we're looking forward to that. If you want to follow Youth Baseball Midwest socially, we have many ways to do this. We have TikTok, we have IG, we have Facebook, at Youth Baseball Midwest. And then on X, we kind of changed it up because I'm the one that did that and messed it all up for everybody. But you can follow us at Y.B.M_cast. And we appreciate it. Hope you enjoy what we're doing here. If you have a chance, get over to youthbaseballmidwest.com. Check out the Y.B.M. Club. Join today. Become a legacy member. Half off your membership for the first full year. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 8. And I don't think we have an oh, well, yes, I do. It's right here. I knew that. I was testing you guys down there. For the Rebels, number 8, Ryder Kazemski. I knew that. He's in the lineup right there. So Ryder Kazemski comes to the mound. Crocker goes 2. And here we go. Micah Tran leading off, just made a nice play. Come in, goes 1, 2, 3 on the mound, and that's ball 1 to Tran. One ball, one strike. So Crocker is actually behind the dish. That is lined back up the middle and down for a leadoff single for Micah Tran. This young man, he's getting it done on both sides. Courtesy runner is number 21 over there, and that is Caden Brooks running for the pitcher. Brings up P.J. Vlaughton. Ball 1 to Vlaughton. That's a big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vlaughton struck out his first at bat. Nice job by Crocker. Keeping that ball in front. 2 balls and a strike. Off the end of the bat, back to the pitcher, he goes 1. He thought about second base. And then he thought better of it and got the out. So it works like a sacrifice bunt. Brings up Luke Valley with the runner at second.
11, Luke Valley.
A strike at the knees. Grounded foul to the third baseman. 0-2 count to Valley. Just a freshman. And grounded to the third baseman. Throws across for out number 2. Runner still at second. Jonathan Toe at the plate. Little conversation about the pitcher there. That misses in there to Toe. Ball 1. Ball 2. Roper is now over at third. He moves in from right field. And that's away from the catcher. And Brooks moves up 90 feet to third base. Two balls and a strike. Excuse me, 3 balls and 1 strike. And that is ball 4. Another base on balls here in this game. No throw down. Base stolen. So we got second and third with 2 outs. Ball 1. It's ball 2. Three no. Now. That catches corner, 3-1. Tegan Ritter at the plate. 3 balls and a strike. And he thought it was a ball and throw it through his bat, and Blue called it a strike, and we're going to have to do that over. 3-2. And that is strike 3. That's 2 he watched go by. For the third out, strands a pair of runners. We head to the top of the 4th inning, still tied 3-3. All right, folks, back here at CarShield Field. Game 7 baseball, the Midwest tournament provider. Our 14U tournament looks pretty good, man. We got the NBA Mavericks coming from Columbia, Midland Bandits here in O'Fallon, Midwest Rebels from St. Charles, the Quincy Mayhem coming down from Quincy, Illinois, Rawlings Tigers, Cottleville Mo, and the Wizards from Russellville. We're looking forward to a great weekend next weekend with Game 7 baseball. And leading off is number 6 here, Jackson Burns. He takes strike 1 at the knees. He's the shortstop for this Rebels team. Pops it foul and is out of play. 0-2.
Let's go, baby.
Stroked into center field, and on it is Cox making the play. And out number 1. Braden Patterson coming to the plate.
Now by number 13, Braden Patterson.
Ball 1. Trans come in here and done a nice job. We had a 1-2-3 in the third. And has settled in here pretty well to this game. 1 ball, 1 strike. That misses away. 2-1. Oh, and then he hits him. So the hit by pitch puts the runner on, and we're back to the top of the order with Cale Dreyer, who is 1 for 1. He's walked and been stranded on base both times. And a base hit. That's his second. So first and second, one out, and we have Brady Schweiss at the plate.
Brady Schweiss.
Ball one to Schweiss. Second baseman. Crocker is on deck. Popped up to the second baseman, making the catch. Nice job by Rodriguez there for out number 2. So Crocker has a chance to drive in another run here. First and second, 2 outs. And that's between the legs of the catcher and all the way to the backstop. Ball one. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a big daddy hack right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Didn't chase that one. 2-2. That is driven in the gap and down. Cut off by Cox. 2 out. 2 RBI stand-up double for Triton Crocker. Doing some damage here. It's a 5-3 lead and a ground ball. Up with it, Tornatore to finish the inning as they get Kazemski to finish it out. But not before they get 2 more. They strand one. 5-3, we head to the bottom of the 4th. Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com. We're talking about the Arch Madness that's coming up this week, and I'll tell you, folks, we're going to be out there our Saturday at the park. Got a great 11U lineup here. Rawlings Tigers, the Z20 Bats out of Mount Vernon, Illinois, Adidas Athletics, Fenton. The Battle Dragons, I love that, coming up from DeSoto. The Gators from over in Edwardsville. Max Rep Bats from St. Charles. Midwest Rebels from Old Monroe, and you got Moscow Mills. Pike County Rookies coming down from Bowling Green, and the Sliders from Rolla, Missouri. Great 11U action. Make sure you stop by the park and stop by the studio and see Youth Baseball Midwest while you're there at Arch Madness. Gotta love it. Kazemski on to pitch again for this fourth inning, and he is 1-0 to Silas Amlin, who pops it up foul territory. Over, making the catch, is Roper for out number one. So 2 pitches in and out. That's pretty economical over there, guys. Not as good as 1 pitch and 1 out, but I'll take it. Mason Rodriguez to the plate. Takes ball 1. Oops. One and 0. Driven in the gap, diving, gets past him. Is Braden Patterson there in right field, or left field, excuse me, can't make the play, and it's a double with 1 out for Mason Rodriguez. That is the second double for Rodriguez. He is 2 for 2, and both are doubles, so he's hitting the ball very well there at the bottom of the order. Tornatore now at the plate, back to the top of the order. He's got a chance to get that one of the runs back. Strike 1. Lee Summit West is up 3-0 on Grain Valley now. That's in the dirt. Good block there from Crocker. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, here we go. We're ready to go. That's in the dirt. Well, he said it hit him. Okay.
We got it, Triton. You turn around.
Coach is asking because he said he blocked it into him. I thought that. I couldn't tell if it hit him or not. From here, Blue had the best view of it. He's going to go check his cohort there.
What we got there?
So the play stands, and Tornatore's at first. Rodriguez at second. Brings up Haverly Cox, who has walked and scored. He's flown out to center field, and it's ball one.
Come on, challenge him here. Let's get a ground ball. Let's go. Eli, you can step on it, baby, whichever way it takes you. Let's go 5. Come on, have it.
2-0. Rapek and Smith Cotton are tied 2-2. Battle on the west side of the state. And that's 3-0, along with Poplar Bluff and Savannah. Poplar Bluff up 6-5 right now. And another base on balls issued here. And that is one out, and now the bases are loaded. Ooh, I like that, Lauren. The battlefield is full of Patriots. That's a good one. That's in the dirt. Micah Tran is at the plate. Micah reached on an error, scored a run in the first. He singled and was stranded at third in the third inning, and now he has an opportunity here to drive in some runs. And we got a meeting at the mound. With Coach Calvert. Calvert taking a moment, talk to his squad. First pitch is a strike. Or second pitch is a strike, excuse me. 1-1. So the visit by Coach Calvert seemed to be effective. Ground ball through the middle. And that's going to score a pair and tie up this ball game, as Tran has a 2 RBI single here in the fourth. That ball is fouled off. Cox is at second. Tran at first. P.J. Vlaughton at the plate, and he steps out, takes time. 5-5 ball game here in the fourth. And that misses outside, and that is ball one. Gzensky struggling here a bit. And that is into the gap and down and to the wall. And 1 run in, 2 runs in on the 2 RBI double from P.J. Vlaughton. And it's 7-5 Patriots. And we have a pitching change coming as Coach Calvert has seen enough. And we'll step aside and we'll be right back. All right, folks, John Smith coming in to pitch here. Getting his warm-ups in. The Patriots have hit the ball very well in this fourth inning. It started off with a double from Rodriguez. Tornatore was hit by a pitch. Cox walked, and then a single and a double. And it has... and they've put up 4 runs to take a 7-5 lead, and we have Luke Valley coming to the plate.
Number 11, Luke Valley.
Go kid. Strike out kid.
And that ball is foul back out of play for strike one. Still just one out.
Let's go kid. Strike out kid. Go kid. The one. Strike out kid. Go kid.
That misses upstairs. 1-1 strike.
Go one. Let's go Luke. Let's go kid. Strike out kid. Go one. Go kid.
That misses away. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go one. Let's go kid. Strike out kid. Luke. Let's go kid. Go one.
Driven into center field and down to the wall. That's going to score. Vlaughton from second. And Luke Valley smokes it to dead center field for an RBI double. And the lead is now 8-4.
At number 15, Jonathan Howe.
Jonathan Tao at the plate. He gets time as Smith looks in. Ball one. Off the hands and can't get to it. Falls to the ground. 1-1 strike. It's good hustle. It's a little more foul territory than these players are used to in their home parks, I would imagine. Smith Cotton has taken a 3-2 lead over Ray Peck, and Poplar Bluff and Savannah are now tied 6-6. Joliet Catholic is kind of running away from DeSmet. It's 10-4. And we got a 1-0 lead, Kearney over Liberty Blue Jays. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to toe. Three balls, 2 strikes. And that is ball 4. So we got first and second, with still just 1 out in the ball game, or in this inning. Tegan Ritter at the plate. The lefty, he is 0 for 2 today, flown out to center and struck out. And he takes ball 1 upstairs. Grounded foul. down first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think everybody is enjoying the sunshine.
Let's go, kid. Let's go, kid. Let's go, 1-2. Got it out, kid.
Here on this Friday afternoon in Fallon, Missouri. We're here at CarShield Field for the St. Louis Patriots Invitational. 2 balls and a strike here on Youth Baseball Midwest. You feel so inclined and you're watching the ball game and you like it and you want to check out the channel some more. Grounded sharply past Mosier, and coach is going to hold up Valley at third base, station to station, on the single from Ritter. The battlefield is full of Patriots. Is that it, Lauren? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Silas Amlin at the plate, 0 for 2, fouled it straight back. We have batted around here in the 4th with the Patriots, and that is strike 1. Still just 1 out, and the first out was this young man. He was the first out of the inning, and and now he's back. See if he doesn't. Hopefully he's thinking, I don't want to make both outs here. Oh and 2. Turns on it, can't keep it fair. He's way out front. That went somewhere over that way. Beautiful afternoon here. We appreciate you being with us. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Smith steps off. And that's outside. Ball 1. Good take. Another good Class 5 matchup today between St. Dominic and Union. That'll be interesting. We'll be keeping you up to speed on that one. Oh, and Smith in a 1-2 pitch hits Amlin. And a run scores. And we have the bases still juiced. It is 9-5. Mason Rodriguez at the plate. This young man, this is not the guy you want to see, I think, right here. He's got 2 doubles in this game. He takes a big old daddy hack right there. He was fixing to try and clear the bases, it looked like. He gets one up in this stream, guys. It could go. Another big swing and a miss. Three off speed, swings right over the top, and he goes down on strikes for out number 2. And that brings up Tornatori at the top of the order. He's 0 for today, 0 for 1, but he's been hit by a pitch and base on balls, and he scored both times. Looking to do a little damage here And that is outside for ball one. 12th batter of the inning here for the Patriots. 9-5 here in the fourth. Ooh, just a little over the top of that one, and it's a 1-1 count. Two balls and a strike. Over the shortstop into left center field, and Tornatore's into second base with a 2 RBI, 2 out double. Toe scores, Ritter scores. And we have a 11-5 ball game here. Cox at the plate, takes a big old hack, fouls it out of play. And that's quickly 0-2. That ball's to the fence. And the run scores. Tornatore is at third, and that is a ball upstairs. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped up into shallow center field. Oh, and he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, my goodness. And Cox is safe, and the run scores. So the error on the center fielder, the inning continues, and it is 13-5. Brings up Micah Tran, whose skies went up into shallow left field. Shortstop to it. Burns making the catch to end it, but not before a big inning. They put up 10 runs on the Rebels, and we head to the top of the fifth. Score 13-5. Okay, Micah Tran back out on the mound here for the Patriots. This will be interesting. I always love this to see what happens with a pitcher here when he has a big inning. He's been sitting on the bench. Can he come back in and find that, find his groove again? And that's a strike to Eli Roper here in the top of the fifth. He's 0 for 2. Hit into a fielder's choice, and that is a big hop. And Valley can't make the play. I think he turned and looked and started to rush the throw, and Roper's on the air by the third baseman. Judson Mosier coming to the plate. Tran did his job. Curveball for a strike. One ball, one strike now to Mosier. Into right field, under it, making the catch is Ritter for out number 1. Liam Harrell coming to the plate.
Now batting number 4, Liam Harrell.
Strike 1 to Harrell. Micah Tran has been very good since coming into this game to relieve Tull. And he did go 0-2. On deck, the shortstop Burns. Oh, and he got a little bit too much to play. Good hands. Harrell turned on that, got his hands through there, and singled.
Jackson Burns.
Burns. One ball, one strike. One ball, two strikes. I like this Tran kid, man. He ain't too phased. He keeps pumping strikes. He's competing hard in the zone. Curveball. Ball 1. Or excuse me, ball 2. 2-2 to Jackson Burns. First and second, one out. And through the hole and station to station. So back-to-back singles, loads the bases here.
Now batting number 13, Braden Patterson.
Brings up Braden Patterson, who has walked and hit by a pitch, scored twice. Ball one. And that is ball two. So 2-0 to Patterson. Top of the order in Cale Dreyer on deck. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Nice job by the catcher there, Amlin. Keeping that from getting past him and a run scoring. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that is fouled off into the dugout. Strike 3. Patterson down on strikes. That is out number 2 and brings up Cale Dreyer. He's going to try and do some damage here. Tran wants to leave those bases full of Rebels. Curveball misses away. And that is driven and going to be fair. Down the line. And it looks like he threw his hands up. Looks like it got, we'll have to see. That's lodged. And wow, Dreyer turned on that and ripped it down the line for a 2-out, 2 RBI double for the Rebels. And we have a visit here from Coach Valley. He's going to make a change. And we're going to step aside while he does that, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, pitching change here for the Patriots. Luke Valley on the mound now, warming up. The Rebels, this has become quite the slugfest here, folks. And if I was blue, that wouldn't be happening right there. Can't do that stuff. And so far, we've had a lot of balls go back to the screen. So here we go. So Valley in. Schweiss, Brady Schweiss at the plate, second baseman. He's got second and third, 2 outs. Valley on to try and shut down the Rebels and keep it a 5-run lead, or excuse me, a 6-run lead. And it is strike one. One ball, one strike. Two balls and a strike. Two balls, two strikes now to Schweiss. Woo, good job, Amlung. Not letting that ball get away from him. 3-2 now. And that is ball 4. They had a base open. But now you're going to see Crocker, who had a big hit his last at bat. He had a double. Drove in a couple runs himself, so here we are. Got time called. Ball 1 to Crocker. He is the 8th hitter to come to the plate here in the top of the 5th inning. And that misses away. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh, not quite sure what happened there. All right. We'll step aside a second while he recovers here. We'll be right back. So Blues are given the chance for the catcher to recover here a moment. Not quite sure where that got him. But you fall down and crumple down like that, it ain't good. I wonder if he got hit up around the neck, because that's where they're looking with the could have. I don't know. I don't think the ball was that. I just think it might have caught him in a bad spot here. Yeah, he got him up around into the neck there. And I think that's what. So, all right. Because he went down like a sack of potatoes. So the action recovers here. We got 3 balls, no strikes to Triton Crocker. Three balls and 1 strike. Everybody's pretty deep. Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-2. The runners will be going. Just got to make sure Valley goes to the plate. And they go, and that is ball 4. And another run scores.
Now by number 8, Ryder Kaczynski.
So here comes Kazemski, and that is ball 1. 9th batter to come to the plate, batting around here. And that is a ball upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Got some bullpen action. Three balls, 1 strike. He sails that one to the backstop, but that is ball 4. Coach has to let his runner know, no, you're going home there.
I was over there debating whether to go or not. Yeah, it was a ball. It was a ball.
So another base on balls. And we got a little meeting there at the mound. We'll get back to these.
I know one's getting away, and then I was throwing to touch the ball, but he gets the top of the other touch the flag.
13-9, the ball game here. It's 2 outs.
Now batting number 9, Eli Roper.
Roper, who started the inning, reached on an error, scored the first run of this inning, and he takes ball 1. And that is outside for ball 2.
Where is he going? He's ready. Should I go tell him to go where he wants?
Two balls and a strike now. Three one. And that is ball 4.
Time.
It is 13-10, and we're going to have another pitching change. Did you guys catch the number there? He's coming on screen there. You'll probably be able to see it better. That is Caden Brooks, the junior, coming in to pitch. And we'll step aside as he warms up, and we'll be right back. All right, here we are. Caden Brooks finishing up his warm-up pitches. We have had a run fest here this afternoon with this ball game.
Justin Mosier.
Too many walks for both teams in this game. And that is ball 1 to Mosier. Tying run is at first. Go-ahead runs at the plate. He gets one up in the breeze, man. We've seen it carrying. And that is ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Ground ball to the shortstop. Tries to go the short way and doesn't get the out. Mosier is safe on the fielder's choice. Another run scores. It is now 13-11. Kazemski at third, Roper at second, Mosier at first, 2 outs. Liam Harrell singled, scored a run in his first at bat in this inning. Takes strike 1. He is now the 12th batter to hit in this inning, or to come to the plate, I should say. Hits one deep and caught. By Smith over there to end the inning. It's 13-11, and that is the ball game right there, folks, on time. The Patriots get out with a 13-11 win. We'll get some players of the game, and we'll be back here in about 30 minutes for Kirkwood and Pattonville. Make sure you tune in. We're looking forward to having it, but for right now, we'll see you shortly.